Okay, let's go to this. Speaking of Master Carnies, CM Punk, I mean, let's start from the beginning. Is he going to fight? I have every reason to believe he is, but is he going to make the walk when the date rolls around?
Yeah, he's got to show up. I mean, this charade has been too long. I think he will. You know, I think he's a lot of things. I don't think he's a coward, though.
Yeah, I don't think he is either. I caught some sparring footage of him today, and I've caught it over time. They've done a nice documentary on him. They're starting to release it. But it was, you know, I just caught a workout he did. It was 30 minutes. That's all it was. Drilling, sparring, go home. But I'll tell you, there was some high points in there. Is he a killer? No, I'm not making those claims, but there was some high points in there. For example, when he was busy, I noticed that his opponent wasn't. When Punk started throwing punch, kick, force a clinch, punch, his opponent wasn't doing anything. He was having to react to that. When Punk would slow down, then the opponent would go. And I got to think that Mickey Gall's watching that and realizing, hey, this guy's offense, I got to take it serious. Whether it's a ton of power or not, I still got to address it.
Yeah, I think the learning curve for Punk is just so sharp. I just can't imagine him even beating this guy, Mickey Gall. You know, if Mickey is you know, even if he's a bum, you know, like a bum level UFC fighter, I just can't see CM Punk being able to beat a guy of that caliber. You know, in that second episode of the documentary series, Duke Rufus is showing CM Punk how to finish a jab. And that's March of last year. He's showing him how to put the snap, how to finish a jab. I mean, that's like some, you know, Tim Tebow, the state topical, Tim Tebow's trying to become a Major League Baseball player. But I guarantee you, he doesn't need a baseball coach to tell him, okay, you stand this way and you look this way, and when the ball comes, then you swing the bat.
Right. Right. That's a great example. I hear what you're saying. Look, I do know his back's up against the wall. I'll tell you, though, we were talking a moment ago about the outcome not mattering. I don't really give a damn. I'm his buddy, so I want to see him go out there and not get hurt. I want to see him check this bucket list item off, see where his career goes from there. Does he do part two with a win? Maybe, maybe not. Does he do part two with a loss? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know that I care, but I do want to see the match. I'm interested. I'm invested. I want to see the match.
Yeah, it's so overdue. You know, I really wish it would have happened within 12 months. You know, I've made the point quite a bit that, you know, he's going to get his ass kicked either way. You know, so 2 years, 2 months, 6 months, who really cares? So I think some of the appeal has worn off a little bit. But, you know, this is still a well above average pay-per-view. It'll be interesting to follow the pay-per-view buys. You know, I'm thinking right now, you know, maybe 550 to 600.
That's a good night. You're talking about $30 million in gross right there. That's a good night. People always look at those numbers. If it's not 8 or 9, they think it's bad, man. $30 million's $30 million. Go get your business.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a good card. You know, I'm happy that the UFC brought a good card to a place other than Las Vegas, because I think they've put every card in Las Vegas seemingly for almost the past year.
Right. All right, Brian, I'm looking at the time. We got to roll, man. You got anything else for us?